Hey guys, I don't know how the quality of this is gonna come out because I'm recording this on my laptop, um, but I wanted to do an update just so that way you guys know kind of what's happened and then what's going to happen, but at the same time, since this is a video that's being put in a very public domain, not all the details are gonna be shared with you guys because some of it's pretty personal and I enjoy somewhat of my privacy. um, so if my voice sounds weird or my eyes are watery and stuff, I'm getting over some sort of cold or something that's been going through the house. Um, so anyways, let's go. Let's do this. If you haven't noticed, I am not in my dorm room. I am actually back home on the Cape. So that brings me to the first big change that has already happened, and that is I have withdrawn from the college that I was going to. I mean, it was Sterling College. It's not exactly a secret that I went there. There were a lot of things that led up to me doing that, and like I already said, some of the stuff that's happened is pretty personal, but one of the things was that I couldn't I couldn't focus very well. For those who have already followed some of my other videos, you know that in March of 2015, my father got really sick. He's had a lot of health problems throughout 2015, and I had my own health problems, and just 2015 in general was a really shitty year for my family, and like there were heart attacks, there were strokes, there was cancer and cancer scares and tick diseases and all sorts of crazy shit. So sorry that I haven't written this out, so this is all like I'm winging all of it, and it's also 4 o'clock in the morning, so I'm really tired, but I can't sleep at the same time. So I just figured maybe I just need to like word vomit to YouTube and get it all off my chest, and then maybe then I can sleep. I don't know, but so yeah, there was a lot of health problems going on with my family and with myself. So being all the way up in northern Vermont, away from all my family while all this was happening, was extremely hard, and I don't think some people realized how hard that was. Because I mean, growing up, yeah, I did have friends, but mostly it was just my family that I spent time with. See, now my nose is getting all runny because of my stupid bleh. But yeah, so I've just been used to, family, and to have family go through such a struggle, and then, missing so many classes because I was home for not a lot, but I was home for some of the health issues, so I fell behind, and I felt like I couldn't catch up, and then, come fall of 2015, and I still felt like I couldn't catch up. It was just, I feel like I'm starting to talk in circles. It was just really hard, and I mean, when I started going to Sterling in 2014, in fall of 2014, it was already scary enough as it is, and like I said, being so far away from family and everything, but I did meet some really awesome friends, and there's actually this one couple Amanda and Steve, they're also a military family, so I felt like I automatically had that connection with them. And so to me, I mean, I can't speak for them, but to me, it felt like with them there, I had a second family. And it was nice to be able to have people that were there that were like, okay, if this happens, we are going to do this, and then if that happens, we're going to do that, and here's all of our contact info, and you know, and if I was having a bad day, they'd be like, why don't you come over and have dinner and we'll watch The Big Bang Theory, like, knowing that I'm actually an introvert and I don't socialize well, like, socializing is hard for me, they'll be like, we can just watch TV and chill, like, you don't even really have to say anything, and that always meant a lot to me. But due to unfortunate circumstances, they ended up leaving Sterling, so when I started school in the fall of 2015, it felt like I had to readjust to being alone again, despite having friends. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, being under so much stress automatically makes me depressed. And then when I'm depressed, even though I have friends there with me, it's like you get that sensation of being alone in a crowded room. And it's not my friend's fault. My friends tried really hard to, cheer me up and everything. But, it just wasn't working out that way. And there was some, like I said, there was a lot of other things that added up to that, but not all of it I can talk about. So it wasn't working for me at Sterling, and it's not necessarily anything personal. It's not, I mean, I just, for certain reasons at this time, I don't fit into what the Sterling community is, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. That doesn't make me a failure or anything like that. It is what it is. So I'm back home now. I actually left like right when Thanksgiving break started, and then my father had surgery. See, I'm also trying to like sort through things at the same time, because I'm just doing this as one continuous thing. So yeah, my father had surgery. The surgery went fine, but then he had complications afterwards, so and then I had other health issues that I had to take care of while he was dealing with his complications and stuff, and then there was also drama going on at the same time. So, my grandparents, this is going to lead to a change that's going to happen. My grandparents bought me a ticket to move with my mom and my sister in Southern California. And most of my family thinks that it's a good idea for me to go out there because it's a fresh start where I can focus on myself but still have family there for support at the same time. I mean, it's still going to be hard because because there's still a lot of issues going on here at home. So to move to the other side of the country, it's I don't know how to describe it, but it's not going to be easy. Trying to think of what else. I'm trying to figure out where my life is going next. I guess you can say, I mean, a lot a lot of older people laugh at this, but I guess you can say I'm dealing with this quarter life crisis. Because, I mean, personally seeing how shitty I did academically at Sterling makes me really nervous about the idea of going back to school. Which is, I don't know how I feel about that, because I did an online program, which I did really well on, so I figured I could take the next step and go to an actual school, where it was really the same thing, except now there was a social setting to it, and I thought that that would be good for me, because it would help me grow. And then, I don't know, I just sucked. And I know that's probably not something I should be laughing at, but I'm not going to cry over it. Crying over it's not going to pay off my student loans. Shit, my student loans. Anyways, yeah, I totally lost my train of thought on that one. So yeah, I'm no longer a Sterling student. Soon to no longer be a masshole. Soon to be a Californian. I don't know what they call themselves there. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like there was a lot more that I wanted to say, but right now my brain is just not focusing on any of it. I don't know. I've been really having a hard time here at home too, just because leaving Sterling has actually made me really depressed, because, you know, I made all these friends and it felt like we were really close, but then distance always makes things hard. So when you throw distance onto friendships, people lose touch. So, again, I've been feeling alone. So, hopefully when I go out with my mom and my sister, I can work on that. Because, I mean, I don't want to be depressed anymore. I want to, you know, pick myself up, get my shit together. It sucks starting over. I'm like thinking about, okay, so if I move to California, that means I have to try to, well, I don't have to, but that means I'd be trying to make friends out there. And believe it or not, it's really fucking hard for me to make friends, because even though I try to be really nice to everybody, it takes a lot for me to consider you my friend. Like, if I tell you that I trust you, that's when you know that you're my friend. Just because I'm nice doesn't necessarily mean that I trust you. I know that's a really sad thing to say, but, I mean, come on. So, I just don't want to keep letting people in and trusting people just to feel alone all over again. And this doesn't apply to all my friends. There are a small handful of friends that have made the effort to keep in touch with me since I left. And it's been well over a month now. So to those guys, I mean, yeah, but there are some people that I was hoping would every once in a while see how I was doing, and they just haven't. And I also could make the effort, and some people I've tried to make the effort, and just to have nothing back. It's really sad, because I thought things were better than that, but I guess not. Anyways, so new, fresh start. Figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. I mean, yeah. I feel like this video is totally pointless. I don't know. We'll see if I actually post it or not. If there are any other updates, I'll just tell them in the future videos, I guess. So, for any subscribers, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And hopefully I won't have any more, like, really depressing videos like this, because talking to you guys like this, it sucks, and it's not why I made my YouTube channel. I made my YouTube channel so, you know, almost as, I don't want to say, like, necessarily a motivational thing, but to show that people riff-raff like me can actually do something with their life. And I started to do something with my life, and it just kind of fell apart, so now I'm starting over, so don't give up on me yet. So I don't know. It's almost 4:30. Why am I still awake? I should be asleep, especially because I'm sick. So, alright. I don't know. I'll start doing daily vlogs again or something. Well, not daily, but more frequent vlogs. So, I'll just see you guys in the next one. Bye.